outside St James's Park. What can we say about today's match, mate?
It's not good enough. No energy, I didn't think. I don't understand sometimes now why we're sitting back as well behind the ball. The high press and things like that just seems to have gone at the minute, doesn't it? I thought Harvey Barnes was poor.
Harvey Barnes was, for me, Harvey Barnes was gone in the summer, like.
Yeah, I think, really poor performance, but just disappointing out of the cup competition. If we play that against Liverpool, we've got no chance, to be honest.
It's been a bit of a disappointing day. I've got Lewis here, the next Lewis Miley. I must say, not a lot of people want to really say anything today, you know.
No, I'm not.
Not a lot of people want to say anything about today's game, and it's been disappointing, hasn't it? What are your thoughts, Lewis? Come on, lad.
I just think that we're led on too easily. Like it's like we're like when we get the ball, we just think that because all the other times that we've like had the ball and we've done everything else, but it's like we think we're better than we actually are.
Yeah.
But like when we brought Target on, like every time he played the ball through Isaac and didn't hit him once.
Oh, it was shocking. There was a few poor decisions by the referee which didn't help, but we can't be scoring 3 goals and still getting knocked out of a cup. It's just, it's not right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at it now and I'm thinking back and I'm thinking, was there any errors that maybe? Look, we're the best. We're the best in what we need to do. Maybe step forward a bit. Eddie Howe knows best, right? Yeah. But for me, a couple of dubious starters and a couple of dubious substitutions, right? Yeah. With Harvey Barnes, for me, was a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, I don't think he should have started with Harvey Barnes. I think he's better off as a substitute because he comes on and changes the game. Yeah. So I think we should have started with Jacob Murphy because he's brought in some few good assists and he's a good playmaker.
Murphy was good, but what about Ursula? Like, why not play him?
I honestly think he needs to be given a chance.
Yeah.
Because
totally,
he proved himself in the last round. That he's got the skills and he's got the capabilities, but he needs to be getting on during these matches because.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely right.
He hasn't had enough time to prove his worth yet.
No, not yet. No, he's hardly had any time. Let's be honest. He had a game against Birmingham City, and he was really good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like beating his man almost every time, and he had about 3 men on him at one point because they couldn't handle him. So
it was amazing. Yeah. And I don't understand, what did Eddie do? Go, oh yeah, that looked really mint, but we'll just settle and play Harvey Barnes instead.
Yeah, I think he's made a mistake doing that, to be honest with you. I think that might have also cost a big factor in the game.
The result? Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. Talking about today's game.
I thought we started off really well. I thought Alexander Isak's pen was a really good pen, and then I thought we just switched off afterwards.
I mean, there was a couple of disallowed goals. I mean, we haven't had the chance, because I was live at the game as well. I haven't had a real chance to be able to study whether there were the proper disallowed goals or not. But what was your thoughts on the referee and the linesman today?
My mum will watch this, so I cannot swear.
No, you can swear if you want to. It's not a problem. But give it 6 now. How are you?
Oh, he was absolutely shite, man.
He was shite, wasn't he? He was terrible. Like a lot of decisions. And the linesman as well. The linesman once, and I was sitting right next to the linesman, right, for the first half on the side, and he went like that, and then went, oh no, and then went like that. So literally, he didn't know what he was doing. He was ripped like he had a good body in that, but that was it. That was all that was going for him. He didn't have a clue. There was 2 or 3 positions where he put his flag up. It wasn't offside. So for me, that needs to tighten up. In this day and age, in the FA Cup. We're 1 game away from quarterfinals. The referee should be better, right, Finn?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been the past couple home games I've been to. It's just been Anthony Taylor really, and there's not going on in his head. He waits, and then he sees everyone reacting, and he goes, "Oh, I must have saw something they didn't," and goes off what people said. He's absolutely shite. Yeah. I don't get why he's allowed to do that.
Listen, didn't have a great game, did he?
He didn't really get in the game.
He didn't get in the game. Target wasn't really the right substitution by Eddie Howe, and looking at that, furthermore, like if we actually break it down, we had a purple patch in the second half for about 20 minutes. Do you remember that when we were pinging the ball about and that looked good? but we,
Barcelona, to be fair.
yeah,
Looked like Barcelona.
It looked like Barcelona, exactly. For that moment in time, excuse people walking past the camera. For that moment in time, it looked different, didn't it? And then we just relaxed, didn't we?
I think that, to be fair, we could have had in the first half. We could have had 3-4 goals, but we didn't take the chances that we had. I think that's what we need to work on. We should be winning because we're literally on the way to Wembley in about 2 weeks, and it's not looking good for us, to be fair.
It's not, especially Anthony Gordon's got a little bit of a suspension pending, depending on whether we appeal for it or not. If we're not playing Anthony Gordon, pressing really, we had 2 disallowed goals. Thoughts on them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I haven't seen him back or anything, but disappointing again, really. Yeah. So, hello, son. Disappointing one, mate.
I mean, we'll live to fight another day. We're in a cup final already. I can't really reflecting at the match, offsides here, there, and everywhere, and like. We had a purple patch in the second half for about 20 minutes, didn't we?
For me, it's just like you say, we've seemed to have lost the pressing, haven't we? You go back to the Liverpool game midweek, we played a 4-4-2, which I thought was strange. Gordon up front when, it's perfect to get a Trent, really, isn't he? But yeah, so hopefully we get the high energy back for the cup final, because otherwise we've got absolutely no chance, mate, to be honest.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Forward, we've got Gordon, who's got a red card. We're obviously going to appeal for it. Yeah. I haven't seen it back, but I've heard it's pretty nasty, and it's a 50-50 job. Yeah. Gordon doesn't play for the final. I mean, what's your thoughts there?
I think he'll be definitely a big miss, and it'll be a definite factor in if we win or not, because we haven't really got that level of substitutes, but because nobody's proved themselves yet, and I don't think it's
so the team's going to have the massive makeover. It might be that he plays Ursula on the next couple of games to kind of give him a little bit of minutes and see is he better than Murphy, or is he going to slot in on the left-hand side, or is Joey going to go in there? There's going to be some decisions to be made. It all depends on whether the appeal is successful or not, right?
Yeah. I personally don't believe it was a red card, because it was like he was getting grabbed and he shoved him off him, and I think it was just poor refereeing. Absolutely.
The referee was poor, and I was sitting personally alongside the linesman, and there was a couple of decisions that he made was, for me, a little bit dubious, even because I was looking right down the line. So, and the referee was a bit funny. And we're sitting here, we're disgruntled, aren't we? We're looking back, St James's Park, right? And we're totally in awe of how well we have done over the last few seasons. But today we expected to win. And
we should be beating teams like Brighton. We should be beating teams like Brighton.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. So it's been difficult to get people to say what they need to say without them saying, I'm going to swear and what have you. And it's fine, you can't swear on our channel, and that's not a problem. But let's put today behind us, yeah? And let's think about the future. We've got Anthony Gordon on a red card.
Is he going to miss the final?
The club are going to no doubt appeal it, no matter what it was. So what I heard on the grapevine is that it did look quite, don't worry about that, it did look quite bad when it was a red card. From what I hear, it's a 50-50 chance of it being overturned, right? We ain't got Anthony Gordon for the next few games then, if that's the case, and we're a bit stuck.